Good morning. This is Rachel, your favorite meteorologist at MetLoop, and I've got your weather update from Monday, October the 3rd. Today, we get to see some of the first hard and true indications of the season changing from summer to autumn. Temperatures across the U.S. are cooler, and some of our mountain regions in the west, northwest have some snowfall that they can brag about. Let's start our weather discussion today in the Pacific Northwest. Yesterday, I talked about a frontal system that was developing in the Gulf of Alaska. As predicted, it made its trek overnight and is now directly offshore of Washington, Oregon, and Northern California. As you can see on the radar, the system is bringing an influx of moisture, and over the next couple of days, the system is going to continue to deepen and slow down. It will move slowly onshore, keeping things cloudy and rainy for the next few days. That being said, accumulations are not being expected to be very high, with an inch or less per each 24 hours. And with all the cloudiness, expect highs today to be in the low 60s, with the lows not too much different in the low to mid 50s. Moving into Southern California, a low pressure system is bringing cooler temperatures in the 70s and 80s today. With the low circulation, folks in Los Angeles and Ventura County should expect some gusty winds of 35 to 45 miles per hour today till about noon. If you're in the desert, expect a lot of the same. Also expect some morning cloudiness along the coastal communities, also clearing up in the early afternoon. And by the afternoon, it's smooth sailing with sunny skies and highs in the upper 70s. Moving further east to the middle United States from Idaho to the high plains of the Dakotas and Nebraska, the system that we pointed out yesterday has intensified over the last 24 hours. The system was given a nice little kick from some upper-level support as well as some low-level moisture being pumped in from the Gulf of California. The front is unstable, it is strong, and it has severe weather potential. Expect some hail, gusty winds, and some isolated thunderstorms, particularly in the western portions of South Dakota and Nebraska today. The same system is also expected to bring gusty winds to the foothills of Colorado as well as the valleys in Utah near Salt Lake City. Looking over most of the United States, you can see the eastern portion of the U.S. is covered in high pressure. That means sunny skies and nice cool temperatures for most everybody. But let's go ahead and move on over to the southeast. Let's talk about the weather on the Florida Peninsula. Most of the southeast is sitting under high pressure. From Texas to the panhandle of Florida, again, sunny skies and beautiful, beautiful weather in the forecast today. However, there's an exception. The eastern portion of the Florida Peninsula is still under the effects of the tail end of that frontal system that was over the eastern seaboard yesterday. It continues to bring some isolated rain showers and thunderstorms along the coast, and the front has moved off into the Atlantic, but that portion is and will continue to be oriented in a stationary position over the next few days. This feature is significant because of not only the weather that it is causing the peninsula, but also because of its effect on the track of Hurricane Matthew. So now let's talk about Hurricane Matthew. This storm is currently located at 15.4 north and 74.9 west in the Caribbean and is currently moving very slowly north at 6 miles per hour. It's about 220 miles southeast of Kingston, Jamaica, and about 280 miles southwest of Port-au-Prince, Haiti. As you can see, the storm has not moved very much since yesterday. And as was said once by the wisest weatherman I know, only two things happen when a storm slows down and stops moving. It's either developing or it's changing directions. And in this case, Matthew has continued to develop. Although its intensity is fluctuating slightly, Matthew is now a Category 4 hurricane and will remain a Category 4 hurricane through Wednesday. To give you an idea of what this means for the islands in the Caribbean, the maximum sustained winds right now are at 130 miles per hour and the gusts are even higher. The hurricane force winds extend outward from the eye of the storm for about 30 miles, while the tropical storm winds extend about 195 miles outward from the eye. Hurricane conditions are expected to reach Jamaica and Haiti tonight and eastern Cuba by tomorrow. The southern coast of the Dominican Republic can expect tropical storm conditions by the afternoon, and Matthew is expected to bring at least 15 to 25 inches of rain with the possibility of isolated areas of up to 40 inches across southern Haiti and the southwestern Dominican Republic. Rainfall, the totals in Cuba are going to be a little less at 8 to 12 inches with isolated maximum areas of 20 inches. And the rainfall totals are even less still in Jamaica at only 5 to 10 inches. Taking a quick look at the track of Matthew over the next couple of days and through Friday, you can see Matthew tracks north-northwest towards the eastern seaboard of the United States. and will make contact with the frontal system that is hanging out in the Atlantic as it curves around the ridge of high pressure in the Atlantic Ocean. This means that the impacts of the storm on the eastern seaboard will be minimal. That's your weather update for today, Monday, October the 3rd. Be sure to check back with us for more updates on Hurricane Matthew. Subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, or check us out online at www.metloop.com. Thanks for watching and have a great day.